So what is blood cancer? In your body, stem cells are being created in your blood every day. From these, 3 other important types of cells are created. The first one are red cells. Red cells help your blood carry oxygen. White cells. White cells are in your blood to help you fight infection and hopefully to make you not sick. The third one are platelets. Now platelets just keep your blood the consistency it needs to be. Not too runny, not too thick. Now in some blood cancer patients, their DNA does something a bit funny. Their red cells, white cells or platelets can start to multiply. When they start to multiply, cancer cells can start to appear. Unfortunately, these cancer cells start to do things to the red cells, the white cells and the platelets and start to kill them off, not allowing your body to function the way it needs to function. So when your red cells start to die, you can feel tired and fatigued. When white cells start to die, you can get very sick and unfortunately your immune system can be compromised. So how do they fix blood cancer? The first way scientists have started to fix blood cancer is through something called chemotherapy. This was invented just after World War II. Now what is chemotherapy? Chemotherapy is simply that medicine that's given to people that have cancer. This medicine is put into the blood simply with a needle. And the best thing about this medicine, while strong, it can kill all the dividing cells in your body. These include the cancer cells, but unfortunately, for most cancer patients, it will also kill the cells that allow you to grow hair. Now the second really important scientific research or scientific discovery that came up about 20 years ago was called stem cell transplants. Now most blood patients or blood cancer patients will find themselves going through what is called a stem cell transplant. So what is it? So a stem cell transplant, firstly, medicine will be given to the cancer patient to stop their body from making any more stem cells, but also it helps to kill all the cancers too. Secondly, new stem cells are given from a donor and put back into the cancer patient's body, just like receiving new blood from someone. Now by replacing the patient's body with new fresh stem cells, their whole blood system gets a reboot, just like a computer, with new, fresh, healthy blood cells. Now these cells don't have cancer in them and hopefully cure the blood cancer patient from ever having cancer again. So when I was 29, I was diagnosed with blood cancer, one called Hodgkin's lymphoma. For about 2 years, I went through those 2 therapies, both chemotherapy as well as a stem cell transplant. Now yes, it makes you feel sick. It makes you feel very tired, and unfortunately, it makes you go completely bald. Many people that go through blood cancer can feel a bit isolated, can feel a bit lonely, and yes, can feel a bit ugly. So what is the world's greatest shave? Every year, the Leukemia Foundation hosts a fundraising event called the World's Greatest Shave. It encourages family, friends, and the community to shave their head and raise money for new research for blood cancer treatments, such as new treatments for chemotherapy or new treatments for stem cell transplants. Things that we know that can actually not only kill the cancer, but make sure the cancer never comes back again. So the two big things the World's Greatest Shave will do is, one, we get to raise money for scientists, amazing people that are developing new ways to treat anyone with cancer, making sure that it doesn't come back. Two, by shaving our heads, we let everybody that's going through cancer know that they're not alone, that they have a family, that they don't need to feel lonely while going through something they didn't choose to go through. Now, at Auburn Girls, we've been raising money for the World's Greatest Shave for many years. Some fantastic teachers have been willing to shave their beards, shave their heads, even colour their hair so that you guys can raise money for the Leukemia Foundation. By doing this, we help cancer patients not feel so alone. Hair is one thing, but hair grows back. So, Auburn Girls, we need you.
We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you.
Auburn Girls, we need your help to donate towards the World's Greatest Shave.